Guys, so it's long since I last uploaded a video on this channel, and actually the algorithm had started picking my videos, so I really want to talk about this video, the video that I did of Kakamega Town. And I see that it raised some arguments. Some people are saying that Kakamega is smaller than the Bungoma town, and others are saying that Kakamega is significantly larger than the Bungoma town. Now, I've been to both towns, but this is what I can say. Kakamega is very large. However, a section of Kakamega is hidden. Most of the sections of Kakamega are hidden. And even what I'm going to show in this video is a section of Kakamega that is hidden. I've been coming to Kakamega for like 2 years, but I've never been to these places that I'm going to show you today. However, I did not record even all of it because my camera went off. So this is what I'm saying. From my experience, Bungoma town is growing at a very, very high rate. It is growing very, very fast. And I'll tell you the reason for that. But Kakamega town is actually an established town. You know that before the counties came, it was the headquarters of the Western province, that is the Busia, Trans Nzoia County, the Bungoma, the Kakamega County, and the Viga County, right? Now, Bungoma, I've been to Bungoma, and it's an amazing town, right? And the reason Bungoma is an amazing town is that first, Bungoma is growing very fast, and actually I'm one of the people who have said that in a few years' time, Bungoma will overtake Kakamega, and if they were to make one of the towns in Western City, then I'll go for Bungoma. This is the reason. Bungoma can make a very large city, right? And the reason is that the towns in Bungoma, they are close to each other. So for example, we have the Bungoma town, and then we have Kandui, and right now they have already merged. So you cannot even know that these are two different towns. They have already merged. So you just drive from Bungoma and then you are in Kandui. And then from Kandui, if you decide to go to this other side of the Buya Road, there are several towns along the way. And then if you want to go to Kibabi University, along the way there are always shops. So you don't. There's no break where you are now driving in bushes. No, it's just a continuous town like that. Shops along the way. And then from Kibabi University there is Mayanja, and then Mayanja it goes to Chwele. So you can see that these towns are very, very close together. And then it is proximity to Busia. Actually, I've driven severally from Bungoma to Busia, and it's just 30 kilometers. So they are very close even to Busia. And then it's also very close to Mumias. Okay, so these are the factors that I think will make Bungoma a very large city, right? And it's growing at a very fast rate. Buildings are coming up every day. New, very tall, but very large business buildings are being built every day in Bungoma. The rate of construction in Bungoma is higher than the rate of construction in Kakamega, even though Kakamega is also building at a faster rate. Alright, so let's focus on this video. So in this video you can see that this is part of Kakamega town, but very few people really get to this place. I've been to Kakamega, but there's one day that I just said, oh, let me just drive around and see, like there's some roads and some roundabouts that I never turned to. So let me turn to this today so I can see. So when I did that, I found out that there is a very large section of Kakamega town that is hidden. And you can see it's Milimani, I think, and that is where you get the county offices, the old provincial offices. You get them there. It is behind the golf club. I think this golf club hotel is the largest hotel in Kakamega. And then we have a very big hospital. In fact, this hospital that Oparanya is the one who started constructing this hospital. This hospital is the largest hospital in Western Province and also in Nyanda Province. Actually, it is very large. You are going to see it. So this is where we also have Kakamega level 5. I don't know if it is level 5, but the largest hospital in Kakamega, we have it right there. You can see I'm passing it on the right side. So where I'm heading, you can see there is a very large building there. So that building is the hospital that Oparanya, and then I think in cooperation with another foreign organization, they started building that hospital. So that hospital is very large. It's very big actually. You know the camera, the 4K camera is maybe constricting things and making things appear further, but then if you move closer, it is a very large structure. All right. So this entire section of Kakamega is hidden, and many people do not know that this section exists, except those maybe who have been living in Kakamega for long and have been walking around. But this road, as it goes there, it's going to join the road where the other day I showed you the Ruto's construction project, the affordable housing project. So if you go ahead with that road, you get to another road that passes along that project. But then I'm going to branch on this road, which passes by this hospital, a very large hospital. But then it had issues, and now the construction is not going on anymore. All right. And then apart from this, there are a lot of buildings there. So I actually realized that Kakamega is very large, and there are sections that I've never covered, and the reason is that those sections, for example, the section where the State House is located, I don't know if they can allow me to record, because they say it's a very large State House along Kilimani. The other side that I just left, I did not want to go there with the camera, but then one day I'll try to drive along that street. Alright, so you can see I'm leaving another road there. That road goes to, I don't know how they go, Amalemba. Yeah, they go to Amalemba, and then from Amalemba it comes, it joins the Kakamega Kisumu highway. But I went to this road, which is just the feeder roads inside Kakamega, right? They are all, you can see all these roads are tarmacked, you know. So Paranya did a lot of work, I think, and I think if we were to give him, let's say, 20 years, Kakamega will be a very big city. Now, Kakamega being a very big town, as people are saying that, oh, Kakamega is very large, you know, it is very developed. Kakamega is a metropolitan town. Let me tell you that. This town has a lot of all the tribes, a lot of Kikuyus, a lot of Kisis, a lot of, it's not just Luyas. You know, Luyas have this character where they don't look at other tribes as strangers. You know, they are welcoming, so everybody feels at home. So everybody from all the tribes, they are here doing business, and nobody is afraid that maybe in case of anything they'll be attacked. Nothing like that. Same with the Bungoma. That's the reason why Bungoma is going at a very fast rate. We have all tribes there, right? Yeah. So here I'm going to come back on the road where I branched along the Kasmol roundabout. Okay, anyway, that is it. These are the sections of Kakamega I never covered, but Kakamega town is very large. I can tell you that, okay? The only thing is that it's not like Bungoma, you drive along the way you see shops, but there are sections that are hidden. So, for example, on the roundabout, we have the Mumias Road, and then there are sections there. So if we were to even look at the residential places, you'll realize that Kakamega is very large. It's a very large town. But then Bungoma is also large. So I'm going to probably cover Bungoma before I go back to Nairobi, and you'll see the difference.